Hello.
Now we just have to behave ourselves on stream.
Where's the cat gone?
Hey, Charles, what are you
Where's
talking
the
about?
cat
Well,
gone?
true. We couldn't behave ourselves last night. We're not going to do it tonight.
No. That's fine.
Just no puns tonight.
Oh, weird suggestion
Oh
that
dear.
was.
Good evening, chat room. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons tonight. We're still in Candlekeep. We are in the Firefly Cellar. We're very far below ground.
Grumble, 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 grumble,
Garrow's
grumble,
delighted.
grumble.
Let's start by having Galray remind us what happened last time.
He is sat in the corner busily scribbling this rather than concentrate on where he is. So, hello, Mother. When I last wrote to you, we were at the chateau, as that's what they called it anyway, having discussions about portals to the Shadowfell and whether we wanted to go through or not. I am pleased to say that sane heads prevailed, and next morning we harnessed up Dave and started heading back to Candlekeep. The journey wasn't too bad. In fact, the only problem we had was one overnight. We were disturbed when two bugbears, obviously not realizing our superior might and skills, decided to attack us. They learned the error of their ways very quickly. They couldn't go and tell anyone, though, because we kind of killed them. On getting back to Candlekeep, we were surprised to find it incredibly busy. Must have had every scholar south of Waterdeep staying the night for some reason. We couldn't even get what the rest of the group were calling their table at the tavern. Me, I'd quite happily go and sit outside, under the stars, enjoy the moonlight. But three of our group decided, using skills of one kind or another, to try and scare the group away from our table so they could sit down. I don't know what happened. I was sat outside. All I know is the leader of the group at the table wandered past me looking bemused, being chased by his friends, trying to figure out why he was leaving the tavern when they were supposed to be staying there the night. He also looked bemused. Apparently, 1 minute there was a cat on the table. Then this armoured fellow came over, said something to the leader, who then got up and just walked out of the tavern. I don't know what Vedekith did. Don't think I'm going to ask. It's probably safer that way. On going back in, the tavern keeper wasn't looking too impressed at the group, who were sat at their table, saying something about he needed the business and scaring away his customers wasn't good for anybody. He also went on to tell us that our rooms were also not available. However, we were giving the honour, I use this term loosely, to stay in the rooms in the Firefly Cellar. As soon as he said the word cellar, I flinched. You know what I'm like with being underground. Apparently this is where the new books are placed before going into the main keep, but they also have rooms down there for honoured guests, and apparently we were now counted as this. I'm not too sure what we've done to deserve that, but apparently they like us. We went down, where we were greeted by an old elven lady and her associate. After some misunderstandings, she realised we were there to stay. And the associate led us downstairs further. I'm hating this bit. He did inform us, could we please keep the noise down? His daughter had just gone to sleep. And he left us in a room with a tabaxi. Now, I don't see many of these around. They're normally further south from what I've been told. So it was interesting to meet one of them. Friendly person. Maybe have a chat with them later and get to know them a bit better. I mean, it's nice to know new races, especially one so far from home. But we're now in our room. Me and the pack, deep underground. I'm trying not to think about it. So I'm going to sign off now, bury my head under the covers and pretend I'm not here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks, Galray. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong when you haven't got the sky over your head?
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, the sky is still over your head.
Yeah.
Yes, there's just a lot of dirt between me and it.
So yeah, you've passed the night. It's morning. You've woken up.
You did pass away.
Nobody seems to have died.
Can we tell that it's morning?
Well, it sort of feels like it might be morning.
Our stomachs are rumbling with the need for bacon. That'll do.
You can hear somebody. Singing in the kitchen.
Oh. Is it a familiar tune?
It's a bit weird, actually. There's a humming of a melody that it's weird because it's the same tune that's been stuck in your head since you woke up.
Weird.
Very odd.
Yay!
Very odd. What are you doing?
Looking very confused at anyone else to see if they also recognise that it's the same tune.
Pull the covers down. No, I am still underground. Put the covers back up.
Yeah, sorry, guy.
Will you stop singing, whoever that is?
It's weird because that tune's in your head too.
You mean it's not one of you
One of us what?
singing?
No. It's not me.
I mean, if I was singing, you'd know about it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in tune.
Which one are you talking about, Nat? You or Vedicus?
I don't know. Maybe it's the person that's singing outside, if it is outside. Is it in tune?
Yeah, very in tune. Sounds
well, then shut
sounds
me
like
up.
sounds like it come from the kitchen.
I'm gonna go and poke my head out of the door.
I love the fact that door actually sounded perfectly
Yeah.
then with sound effects. That was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
well planned.
This is why I paid some money for these maps. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Are we all
Predicate is hungry because it's breakfast time,
okay?
and he's gonna follow the sound of the voice, or
Okay.
try to, because
Is there food cooking while this singing is occurring?
Sounds like there might be some cooking going on.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh yeah, I'm going to head off in the direction of breakfast. I am hungry.
Well, as you head down towards the kitchen, that's the big room that's down the corridor. So as you wander into the kitchen, you see a kenku.
Good.
The
Another
kenku
bird.
scowls at you. They are
Morning.
they are preparing breakfast. Morning. The kenku is humming this tune. Really absent-mindedly.
What is the tune that you're humming?
What?
The tune that you're humming?
What tune? I'm not humming.
What tune? What do you mean, what tune? The one that... What?
I can't cook breakfast under these conditions. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go away.
Oh god, I'm gonna skedaddle away. From what I'm told.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
To the Kenko.
Oh,
Uh,
what?
Has this place ever had any issues with songs or tunes randomly appearing in everyone's head?
I'm just the custodian. I don't. This is not a question for me. Go away. I'm cooking. Go away. If you want breakfast, go away. Go upstairs. Mr. Ebder is upstairs. Go upstairs.
Alright, thank you. Good luck with the breakfast.
look forward to whatever it is you're cooking.
Can you bring yourselves up the stairs, or do you need me to move your characters?
We'll soon find out.
That bit, you collided with a wall.
You collided with a
Yeah.
wall. Okay. Then I. Oh.
Not just any wall, at least one.
Oh my goodness! And as soon as I click
Yeah,
on one of
really?
your characters, everything goes away. There we go. That's one of you. Oh, it makes a really ominous like noise every time I move one of you. Oh no, I've left Stasha outside the wall. Hang on. Are you all going upstairs?
These walls are very tricksy.
Yeah, these walls are very tricksy.
I'm definitely going upstairs.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't want to never interrupt a cook if they've told you to fuck off.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They,
I
they
mean-
make you food. Don't fuck about.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
fuck about with people who are fucking
Never
up
interrupt a
food.
cook, plus always get closer to the sky.
Right.
So yes, I've gone upstairs.
Okay. So you see Ebda, who is the chap you met yesterday. He's also humming.
I'm gonna
Same
join in.
tune?
I'm gonna do. Yeah, if it's the same tune, I'm gonna join in with the humming.
You realise you're already humming.
Are we all humming?
Yeah. Everyone's
I
humming.
tried to stop.
Roll me a. Oh. You require concentration. Oh, you have to. You have to. Oh God. You have to concentrate. You don't need to. Do you need to roll me for
Is
it?
it intelligence check or
You don't.
Constitution check is Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
If it's like with a spell that you're concentrating on.
Yeah, it's like
That,
with
yeah,
a,
like I say, it's not really a spell,
Yeah.
is it?
but you're trying to resist a spell, or you're trying to resist a thing. So you have to cast. Yeah, so you need to do concentration like for a spell.
Oh. Save, which is 13.
I thought there were some instructions here, and I now don't see them. The trouble with this book is it's not arranged quite in the way that I think it to. Yeah, you can resist it for a bit. So you've stopped humming for the moment.
Bedtime is quite happy humming away. It's not worried.
The tabaxi is also up here. You can see Cthulhu also humming.
Abijah? Do you. Are you aware of the fact that you're humming a melody?
What? And what?
You are
Do
humming.
you notice
a
all of us
melody.
humming the same tune here?
Oh. Oh, you
You're
are.
also
You-
doing it.
Oh. Oh.
Is
So
that
is
not?
the Kinku downstairs.
Oh. Oh. Crinkle? Crinkle's humming.
I
Crinkle never
dreamt
hums.
about this tune overnight.
Crinkle never hums.
He
Crinkle's,
doesn't know
does
he's
not.
doing it.
Crinkle's not the humming type.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like it, but.
He didn't
Yeah.
sound like the humming type, but he really is humming.
I heard this song in my sleep,
Oh.
and I've woken up to everyone humming.
As you're having this conversation, you hear the hatch in the ceiling of the upper chamber, the way that you came in, slamming
Daylight.
shut. And you hear the sound of lots of mechanical locks engaging, and you hear some footsteps. And Varnir, the senior ranking avowed that you met yesterday, comes down the stairs. She's also humming, but as she arrives, where is she? I've lost her character. Oh, where is she? So, where is Varnir? Oh no, I've lost Varnir's token.
Did that sound as though she was locking us in?
Varnir, there we go. So as she arrives down with you, she's obviously making an effort to stop humming. Good morning, everyone. when I first arrived at Candlekeep, the Avowed were concerned about a singing madness. A book merchant had been afflicted with it and was put in isolation after several of the Avowed began singing the song as well. I don't know what happened to him and everybody else. That was 600 years ago. I'm afraid I've alerted the Avowed upstairs and sealed the exit to prevent whatever this is from spreading, but clearly something's going on, so I'm afraid we can't leave at the moment until we work it out.
Ah, so you have realised that we are, in fact, all humming.
Yes. Yes.
Garroy's
definitely-
normally rugged.
Definitely something wrong.
Complexion looks a bit paler.
Gary, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be fine.
Have some bacon.
Yes, bacon.
Just concentrate on the lovely bacon.
Ebda
Yes,
sort of
bacon.
Ebda sort of looks and went, "Oh, okay," and then just gets back to his studying.
While humming.
Yes, but he's not.
It's not that he's nonplussed about it.
Yeah, the Avowed will fix it. Somebody will fix it.
Like they always do.
You said the original plague was singing.
Yes, a sort of sing. Well, it was 600 years ago.
Well, obviously it's died a bit because we're only humming and not singing, which is probably just as well.
But, it also depends on how good the records are. For, there was some sort of musical, magical happening. Is there any more information in the records of what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a spellcaster. This isn't my area of expertise.
May I?
There's only one
do
problem.
Oh,
Where would all the records be kept that would give us the information?
not in here.
Up there.
No.
Where
Which
we
is why
can't go.
I would like to do a history check because I've spent quite a bit of time reading through various things in the hunt for that map.
Oh, okay. Roll me a history check.
Oh, 13.
No, you're not convinced. You know anything about a humming madness?
Humming disease.
A
Yeah.
humming disease.
Who else was staying here last night? Was it just us? And I believe it was your daughter, Ebda?
What? What?
Your daughter was here as well. Is she okay?
Oh, Galeby. Yeah, she'll be downstairs. She'll be fine.
Is she also probably humming?
I mean, it's just humming. He looks annoyed and tries to go back to his studies. I mean, maybe you can find the answer, says Varnir. There's lots of books here.
Any idea which one we should start with?
Oh,
You're right.
Hello?
yeah.
I mean, I've got quite a lot to do. So no, not really. I'm going to go back to repairing some books. We also repair books in here. So yeah.
It's going to sound a really strange question, but you haven't started repairing a book from about 600 years ago, have you?
No, I don't think so.
I just thought I'd go the logical route where this just happens to start as you're repairing a certain book.
Anything musical, music sheets? Anything like that?
She sort of looks around a bit confused. No, I don't think so. There's nothing unusual has happened around here recently. We've not had any unusual books.
Not recently. There was the ones that came alive and attacked people, but that was a while ago.
Oh well, those didn't come down here.
Are all the books in the room that are available for us to look at? Are they all in the room we're in currently?
So there are two stories. So there's this room here, and then so you're at the bottom, and then there's another layer above you.
Okay.
All of these books, and there's only two stories. They must all be non-fiction.
Oh, Banian.
Sorry, Anne.
Banian.
I just got the look.
I should hope.
This is why I don't
so.
make many jokes on a Thursday, because I can see Anne's reaction when I make them. I can see the disappointment and disapproval.
It
I mean, I could be showing worse things, but like...
Is it worth me trying if we're in one of the rooms with all the books? Because I think the books are probably going to be our best bet. Is it worth me trying some detect magic to see if there's a book that we should focus our attention on?
Do the books seem to be in sections, or is it just a book comes in, find a space, shove it on the shelf somewhere? Or are they split into departments?
Oh, well, the books that I'm working on to repair are all upstairs. The books down here, I mean, they're a bit all over the place, I'm afraid. She looks a little bit like... she looks a little bit awkward about this.
You know where everything is. That's
What?
the important bit. You have your system.
Yes, I do.
My suggestion is we try upstairs.
Yeah, I think the Juniper spell would has like a range that's long enough for both. Sorry?
It's a sphere of 30 feet around myself.
And you can move with that?
Concentration lasts up to 10 minutes. For the duration, I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I can sense magic, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, not lard as I thought that said, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Oh, the ultimate weapon against mages, an inch of lard.
A thin sheet of lard.
Yeah, so that will give you enough time to go both stories and see if there's...
Well, why don't I do
something
that
magical.
here and just sort of wander around the room, and then I can also go upstairs, yes?
Well, we know Vedica's going to glow for you. Well, one part of Vedica, and no, I'm not. I'm talking about the book.
Oh,
Before he gets his wrong idea.
Okay.
Vedica glows naturally. What are you about?
Yeah, I
Literally radiant.
noticed no change in Vedigeth.
Okay, so you're casting Detect Magic, are you?
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
So yeah, Vedicast's book definitely glows. And
Yes.
about 1 in 10 of all of the books in the library glow.
Oh, good.
Okay, folks, I've narrowed it down to about 1 in 10 of what books are available.
It's a pretty magical library. It's full of pretty magical books. There are some sections where there's lots of glowing, there are some sections where there's no glowing, but there's, at a conservative estimate, a few hundred books are glowing.
But everything
right
is
now.
glowing about the same sort of...
Is it time for a reading montage?
Is that what you'd like to do? Is that what you'd like to do?
I mean, I'm game for that.
You want me to start, just walking around pulling off books off the
Yeah,
shelves
and then
into your arms? So
10
you follow
seconds
me.
later, I put them into onto the table.
Yeah.
Someone starts reading them.
I'm trying to distract Galray, and I'm like, Galray, follow
And then-
me. And I'm
and
just
then
pulling
I'm
books
just carrying books.
Yeah.
The montage lasts about 5 minutes, and then we've realised, oh, that was 30 seconds. Oh.
There we go. Right, well, that's all the books here then.
Is this what you're doing? You're wandering around, having a bit of a reading montage. The tabaxi, at some point during your reading montage, starts looking really, really, really anxious. Very similar to how Galray is looking, in fact, and disappears back off downstairs in a tail. Oh, stop that! Tail swishing. And looking
tail swishing.
Ominous tail swishing. The tabaxi looks very, very unhappy. About put the tabaxi
Catula
with
has the
rum.
same issues as I do.
Yeah, the tabaxi would. Yeah. So that's fine. Varney is kind of floating around.
To save a bit of time, when you're finding the magical books, look at the titles of them. If one of them's talking about the plant life of Northern Waterdeep, it probably is not going to be the one we're looking for. That should hopefully
Fairly
cut
sure
down
it's-
the books we're looking at.
Great. Okay, I'll pull off the shelves anything that looks like it's related to music or magic.
600 years So anything
Music,
that looks
magic,
an
or
old
history.
book.
Okay.
So anything really new may not have. Sorry, my hands are all in front of the camera. I do apologise. Anything really new probably won't be associated. I think we're looking for an old book.
So old history, music,
Magic.
magic.
Mind control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Area.
Anything to do with the mind. All right. Does that? How many? Like what? We were at 1 in 10. How many are we at now?
So you've currently got a pile of 11 books.
11. Right. That's better.
But you're only in this area. You haven't gone upstairs yet.
Oh, well.
I'm not really one to do with religion. Is there a god or goddess of music that we could look at as well, if there's any books on that? Because again, that might link towards it. I don't know whether either of our more deity-based companions may be able to help with that one. I know there were 3 of you.
Bedtime
What
is
position of that?
humming away with the melody and not really paying attention to anything else that's going on. He's very
Oh,
distracted.
bless him.
He's also realised that there are quite a lot of bookcases here, so it's like, yeah,
How to scare Vedicus. Did that one move?
little bit of PTSD maybe.
All right.
What is it? PTBD, post-traumatic bookcase disorder.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
All right. Do you want me to head upstairs and pull them off the upstairs shelves as well, or are we going to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah, while we have the spell up. Let's use it.
Does this staircase take us up as well as down?
No, the staircase on the other side goes up.
Other side. Oh. Oh. And there's one. There we go.
Okay, so we're going upstairs, are we? Are we all going upstairs? Oops, overshot.
Oh, go on. I'm not staying down here on my own. Yeah. Besides, I'm the book carrier, apparently.
Oh yeah.
I can only carry one at a time, you see. And only if it's
All gone
like
dark.
a paperback, not a. I
Right.
can't
Hopefully,
carry a hardback book very, very well with being a gnome and all.
hopefully you can all see now.
Has somebody turned all the torches on? Because I'm just looking at a black screen.
Oh, it might just take a moment to load. I don't know. When I click on your character, I can see. You should be able to see things. So yes, in the middle of this floor here, you can see down to the floor below. So there's sort of a hole in the middle of this floor where you can see the table where Ebda's sitting. But other than that, this is another floor of more bookcases.
And this is the repair section.
Yeah, there's a
Is that
few sections
Or
up here where Varna's obviously doing some repairs. Where she actually has an office downstairs as well. So most of the sort of serious stuff. So the stuff that's up here is waiting to be repaired, but she's actually doing the repairs, and she's got an office downstairs.
I was going to say, have a look at the book she's trying to repair.
That's what I was wondering. If there's a book that has recently been touched or used, or if that's triggered whatever's going on.
Well, none of us were humming last night.
No.
It's only this morning. I don't know about the rest of you, but I actually heard this tune in my sleep last night. And then I woke up to find all of you humming it, and apparently so was I. So
Well,
something's happened overnight.
Maybe we should ask her if there's any books that have appeared since we arrived down here,
Wait,
or
hang on.
that she's worked on since we've arrived down here.
Varnia comes upstairs whilst you're having this.
Handy.
So we didn't have this before we went to sleep, right?
No.
This only appeared, and Gary, you're implying that you heard this while you were dreaming.
When I heard all of you humming this morning,
Mm.
I recognised the tune as when I heard in my dream.
in your
Oh.
I
dream.
don't know what the dream was about. I just remember hearing it while I was asleep.
So, go with me with this. What if? How old is the daughter again? Sorry.
She's
We
like,
never actually saw her, did we?
No, but I've got.
she's
Like,
8 years old.
Bear with me with this line of thinking. What about if there was a nursery rhyme being read, but it actually was a spell? Or is that too far fetched?
Does this tune sound like it? Does this tune
Yeah, that's a
almost
good
sound
point.
like childlike?
Actually, yeah. Does it sound like a child would sing it?
Like a nursery rhyme or a children's song?
Because just before we got there, right, they said that my daughter's just gone to sleep. Please be quiet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, is it a
is it like a
is it a tavern song? Like,
mean-
how's it going to
I
sound?
don't know if they're bored.
shanty tale?
I mean,
Yeah.
it could
Like a
be.
piratey melody?
I mean, it's not Zadok the priest or anything. You know.
I mean, this is more likely to be childlike than a wizard
disappointing.
staff with a knob on the end.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking more Owl and the Pussycat, but
it's
Yeah.
Yeah, like on a scale from Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to Wagner's opera. What are we talking
yeah,
about?
where are we on
Yeah.
that
Okay.
scale?
Yeah.
definitely
Twinkle
don't-
Twinkle
you-
to Oh Fortuna.
Yeah, it's definitely not Carmina Burana, or Belshazzar's Feast. It's definitely more at the sort of nursery rhyme end. I mean, it's difficult. You're getting kind of snatches of it at the moment, so it's a bit difficult to tell.
Can't
But
piece
it's
it together.
potentially childlike.
Potentially.
Okay.
I'm heading back downstairs to Ebner.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Ebner about last night's.
Has he seen his daughter this morning? Because this tune sounds childlike, and it started overnight.
As you're thinking about going back downstairs, suddenly a very shrill sound tears through the cellar, overpowering all of the other noise, like a big screech. Though it rapidly rises to an uncanny pitch, you recognise Ebder's voice.
Downstairs, quick!
Right,
Yeah.
everyone downstairs.
Skedaddle.
Everybody down. How far? Instead of the stairs, how far's the drop? Jump down the middle.
Yeah, there's a hole in
And so, yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
Like,
Vedeketh is just gonna like.
I was to say the last time we saw him was directly through that
over
hole.
the edge.
So
Oh,
jump
Veddy's
over
jumped.
the edge.
Okay.
Yep. Reddy's
you're
jumped.
gonna James Bond it over the side.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
totally.
Oh, I
I'm
think
jumping too.
He did like a whole somersault vault thing. It was
I mean,
glorious.
it was epic.
This
I
is where he
did
was
see,
for one. This is where he was for one on his athletics.
Just falls on a bookcase and goes straight through it, right?
And he's gonna do. And when he lands, it's gonna be a superhero landing.
Sasha, are you?
Oh,
You're
no.
going for the full Iron Man pose, aren't you?
Squirrel pose.
All right.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so you've just
Yeah, and-
landed in the middle of the table, very impressively.
If Ebner wasn't screaming, he is now.
Okay, Ebder, his eyes are bulging in terror. As he hums the rhyme's melody, the rest of his body has become paralysed.
Oh.
He's continuing to sing the melody over and over and over and over and over.
Okay, so
We know which room his daughter was in, don't we? Because we were told to be quiet near it.
Yes, as you are hearing this noise, she comes running up the stairs, and
That saves us a job.
So does Crinkle. So they come running in. She's obviously very upset, and is shaking her father, and Crinkle is trying to comfort her.
I cast Calm Emotion on him. Which,
Okay.
should he make the charisma saving throw 14.
He makes.
And he can fail it, like on purpose.
So Ebder needs to make a
Theoretically?
charisma saving throw.
Yeah, and if it works, it suppresses any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
He
That's one of those.
he fails that. There is no effect.
Alright. Perfect, right?
He is.
Is he the only one that's having this effect? The rest of us are just humming lightly.
You're just humming lightly. He is completely paralyzed.
Has he still? Has he got? Is it Ebda that works on the books? Did you say?
Yeah, he's so there's now
Does
a lot
he
of books
have-
are like scattered in front of him as he's
I was
knocked
going
them
to say,
over.
is he holding one?
Nope.
No. Okay. What are the book? Can I look at the books that are there?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
Is Galeby humming?
She is in between kind of choked tears. She's very, very upset about the state that her father is in.
No.
So
It's understandable.
yeah.
16 perception.
Yeah, he's got 4 books in front of him. They're the books that he was reading yesterday. They're not very exciting sounding. There's one about the history of elves. He seems to be cross-referencing this with some history books about the Sword Coast, and something to do with interdimensional spaces.
Oh wow, I know that book.
Yeah, I
you
wonder where
do-
that's come from.
You do recognise that one, but yeah, that's. They
Thing
don't,
that shouts out music, unless it's
they
something
don't seem
else,
to be
but,
musical. Hey, Cheryl, welcome to the chat room.
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk calmly to Galeby, trying to calm her down, tell her dad's gonna be okay.
She's trying really, really, really hard to breathe normally. Crinkle is also sort of soothing, it's like stroking the child's back and trying to Crinkle's paying no attention to the rest of you at all, but is very concerned for the child. Crinkle is the Kenku. I left their name plates on. You can see that Crinkle is the Kenku.
I'm glad you did, because I actually forgot. I actually missed the name of the daughter, so I know
Yes.
you'd said it, but I forgot to write it down.
Okay.
So the only one person not in the room with us now is Catula.
Yeah, your Tabaxi friend is
still upstairs.
Yeah, so Vanya's just come downstairs because obviously Vanya's also heard the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cthulhu, your Tabaxi friend, is still downstairs. Everybody else is up here.
Is this everyone that's in the cellar now, apart from Cthulhu?
Yeah.
There's no one else staying overnight. It's just us. At least we can see who's affected.
Yeah, everybody's humming, but only Ebda is paralysed.
I'm going to walk up to Ebda, put my hand on his shoulder, and with a single command, tell him to sleep.
Has no effect.
Oh,
Oh. I mean, he has to roll a wisdom saving throw. according
Yeah,
to the
what
spell,
race is he?
What race is he, actually?
Oh, he's an elf, isn't he? So immune to magical sleep. Is he an elf?
He is an elf.
That's what I was checking. That's why he's immune to it.
At least I see. Command isn't. I'm not
Oh, true.
making
No,
him fall asleep. I'm just giving him an instruction.
yes, true. It's not a sleep spell or charm spell, is it?
Doesn't have any effect.
Oh, I tried to help him. How about Eldritch Blast? No kidding.
I was going to say, don't slap him in the face. Like,
Slap me in the face with the flail. You know.
I mean,
Before we
Hey, it worked on that boss last night.
you will always have an option to hit somebody in the face with a flail. You know.
I'll try lesser restoration, which ends conditions blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
As you are beginning to cast this spell, he suddenly snaps out of it.
That's worked.
Welcome
well
back.
done.
Well done, Sasha.
And as you're as you're just thinking, "Whew, that was weird." Random books start flying off the shelves. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, great. Vedicus' worst nightmare. Was that a dexterity saving throw, did you say?
Dexterity, oh dear.
I just avoided a 1, so.
Well,
Oh, 25. I'm matrixing around here. I'm dodging and weaving.
Ebda rolled a 2, so he's just been smacked in the face by about 4
So
books.
he's just like sort of got the feeling back, and then he's like bang,
Knocked
right
out my
in the
book.
face.
And
I got
Van,
a 14.
a 14,
thankfully.
okay, yep, that's you're fine. You dodged the books. Varney rolled a...
Kath rolled dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20, you dodged the books. Varney rolled a 3, so she also gets smacked by a bunch of books.
I got 5.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Oh dear. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
You're like
This is
hardbacks
so
with like metal ends on them or something.
I mean, they're
The
just
book
moving.
being
Words.
thrown, it's like
They're just
chomping.
They're just moving really fast.
That's fair.
Juniper, did you roll? What did you roll?
I got a 12.
You got a 12. You also get hit by some books.
No!
Oh dear.
Books are no longer my
They've hit a
friend.
small target.
How much damage did you take?
You got the cursed dice. Unfortunately, rolls you a 4. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Aw.
Oh my god.
Was that everybody?
Ow!
Books everywhere.
Should I be worried that the 2 people that don't read much are the ones that didn't get hit?
No.
Why did I get hit? Sasha reads and I'm a librarian. This is offensive.
True. I apologise for that one. Right.
Ebda is like, oh my goodness. What happened? What was that?
You
Unnecessary.
started screaming while humming that tune a lot,
Oh.
and then when you came out of it, this started.
Oh.
And I got hit in the head.
By the way, your daughter's over there. Scared.
Oh, yeah, the Galeby runs over to her dad as soon as Ebda is looking normal. Oh, hello, child. How are you? It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. And the Kenku's kind of hopping from foot to foot. Looks quite
Is your
agitated.
detect magic still up?
It only lasts 10 minutes.
It's probably been
Would
slightly
it still
longer
be
than-
up?
It's probably been
We
a
spent a
slightly
long
longer.
time.
We had a montage.
Just in case
You
if
gotta-
suddenly the whole room was radiating magic.
Also, I
There
do have
is-
to concentrate, and I have just been bludgeoned. So,
That's true.
Yeah, I don't
There
think
is
detect
one
magic.
other option that I'm going to try, just in case, because there is another reason things could be flying off the shelves around. I'm going to use my special ability. Use a spell slot. Concentrate. Are there any spirits around?
oh.
Not
I
once
can
the yes,
sense
twice the
undead.
no.
I can only sense them within a mile radius. I don't know where they are. I can just tell if there are ghosts within a mile of here.
Ghosts.
Well, I can sense aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, thieves, fanes, or undead. But I can concentrate on which one I want to do. So I'm deliberately choosing undead. Because this could be a ghost making these books fly around.
Okay.
I'm thinking poltergeist.
No, you don't sense anything.
Oh.
Okay.
Good idea.
That it knocks off another reason as to what could be doing this. Have the book? Are the books still flying around?
No, they've so a sort of a smattering of books flew off the shelves and nothing else has followed them, so they're just landing on the floor.
Can I ask Ebda a question?
Yes, Ebda's hugging his daughter.
Before we arrived, you said your daughter had just gone to bed or gone to sleep, and we had to be very quiet.
Yes.
Could you just walk me through what you were doing before she went to bed, please?
Oh, I don't know, Gelby, what were we doing before you went to bed? And she says, "Oh, I was showing you my drawings. I like drawings. I was showing you my drawings that I did yesterday. Yesterday's drawings."
Were there any lullabies or stories told?
No.
No.
What
Can
were,
we see?
what were your drawings?
Yeah,
What
could
did you
we see
draw?
them?
Yeah, okay. She runs downstairs and then she comes back up and she's got a drawing of a cat and a drawing
Oh.
of a pony and
Oh.
a drawing of her dad
Oh.
with some flowers.
Oh, that's nice.
What are they drawn on?
Just ordinary paper.
Oh, they're not drawn on pages from a book of any kind.
No, she's obviously got sort of. It looks like it might be some sort of scraps from the repairs, but they're not bits of books.
They're not parts of a book.
No.
Okay,
Does
that's
it
another
look
one we
like
can cross
a
off.
normal crayons or something special?
Yeah, they just look like pencils to you.
Could I go? Would you mind, Galby, if I went and looked in your room?
Yeah, you can look in my room. Do you want to see my toys?
Sure.
Okay. Are we all going to Galby's room then?
I will explain to Ebda that the reason we're doing this is because this all started overnight.
Yes.
It wasn't happening last night. You told us not to disturb your daughter, and yet now that we've woken up, all of us are suddenly humming, and you've just had a incident. So we're
Oh.
just trying to We're trying to investigate what may be causing this.
He agrees that seems fine. He's going to come with you, obviously. Are you all
Yeah, I
going?
was going to say if he could come with us, just
Yeah,
so
that's-
he knows his daughter's safe.
Are you all going?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I love the
party.
fact- I love the fact that every time you say something, we suddenly get this ominous music in the background. It's like
Yeah,
dodgy
I know.
Hammer horror movie.
It's because every time I click on somebody's character, I get to hear the music. I don't hear it when it's in GM mode. All right, so here you are. You're down. You've come downstairs. You're in Galby's room. She's showing you. She's got a ball. She's got a yo-yo. She's got a kite. She's got some teddy
Casting a
bears.
spell.
She's got some teddy bears.
Are any of these toys new, Galby?
No. We don't often get new toys. I've had them for ages.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh, are you breaking into somebody's bedroom?
Didn't go in, just open the door.
Just got a black screen, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it'll load in
I
a
had to
second.
reload.
Okay.
I had to do a refresh on the screen for it to work for me.
Is that
Well-
a little chest of drawers at the end of your bed, Galby?
Yes.
Would you mind? Is there anything in there that you wouldn't mind us seeing?
No, you can have a look. Ebda's like, yeah,
I
you can
would
have a look if you want.
please.
While he's doing that, obviously do this first. I want to ask Ebda something, but let's do this bit first.
Roll me perception.
I can do that.
I thought you were going to say roll a dex because it's going to get attacked, but no, that'd be a Fedicus was checking it.
Yeah. We've learned that lesson.
A nat 20 plus 3 for looking in a box.
Okay, great. So in the box, you find some paintings. They're in very, very, very bright coloured paint, but they're quite creepy. They're obviously done by a child. One of the images is a man whose feet have been severed. You can see blood coming out of what you think is supposed to be his ankles, and his feet are next to him. Another shows a boy underwater grasping at his throat. And the last one shows a dog with a severed hand in its mouth. A black cloud hovers over each scene.
Did you paint these, Galby?
Oh yeah, I painted those.
What's Ebda's reaction on those?
Yeah, I was going to say, Ebda, what do you make of these?
Where did you? I've never seen these. Galby, where did these come from?
Oh no, I've just done the worst thing for a parent, haven't I?
Where have these come from? Says Ebda, looking
Shocked, mortified,
really,
and
really,
dressed.
yeah, exactly, looking really, really mortified.
If this little girl invites us to a tea party now, I'm leaving. Okay.
Is there a television with a static screen on, or?
You know.
No. Galby says, oh, they're from Crinkle's book.
Where's Crinkle?
Where's Crinkle?
Book.
Are you going? So Crinkle's upstairs. You last saw Crinkle upstairs.
Where is is our other friend down here who ran off?
Cthulhu is in their room. So they're
It's
in.
more prominent the creepy paintings or the one that ran away.
Yeah, Cthulhu's in their room, which is just here.
You know, it could be quicker. Just go to the stairs and call up to Crinkle, ask him to come down.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It saves Raven having to change the map.
Yeah, let's call Crinkle. That seems like a much better way of doing it.
Crinkle doesn't hear you. Or at least Crinkle doesn't come downstairs.
I.
And you can
Like that
hear...
changing time.
You can hear... somebody singing something that sounds like actual words. Coming from upstairs.
I'm gonna go to the door and see if I can make out what's being said.
Can't quite make it out from here. I think you probably need to go
Uh-oh.
upstairs to find out
Do
what's
you
going
think, before we go anywhere, peeps, do you think that we should maybe try and put something in our ears to protect us? Like, do you think this is a, like...
That is a great idea.
Like... Just thinking...
I probably have some parchment in my bag that I could tear up and give to people and stuff into their ears if they want. It might be
Eddie pulls out
scratchy.
his armor polishing cloth and tears bits off because it's going to be softer than parchment, and he's got very
Oh.
delicate ears.
Oh
Does
yeah.
Does anyone else want
yeah.
some?
Medicate,
I'll
yes,
have
please.
some.
Thank you.
Go into our bedroom. What's the pillow? What's in the pillows?
Feathers, are they?
Yeah, probably feathers.
Okay, tear some of the pillowcase off then.
Oh.
Right, there we go.
Yeah,
I
don't-
just think this might be more sensible.
Don't stick feathers in your ears, just FYI.
I was gonna say, might cause problems.
Don't do that.
He
Okay.
also has done it, so he's done it with his back to you, so you can't see. So when he's done it, you can't. He's still got his hood up.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna cover my hair over my side of my ears. Just to, not look like I've got parchment coming out of my face.
You have become Bubba.
Okay. Have you all? So you've all got pillowcase in your ears,
Pretty much, yeah.
and are you all going upstairs to find Crinkle?
I'm going to go and speak to Cthulhu. Well, I'm going to knock on. Is
Oh,
that
you're going to
door
knock on
open, or is
Cthulhu's
it-
door. Yeah, you can. Cthulhu will open the door. Cthulhu is panting slightly, in that way that cats do when they're panicking. Hello. Hi.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up, Cthulhu? What's up?
I can't be inside like this. I can't be shut in here.
Cthulhu, I know how you feel. I'm having the same problems. We're trying to get this dealt with as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack. This is a panic attack. I can't be inside. I don't know
What,
what
This
to
is
do.
going
is
to sound
art
really
attack.
weird. It's going to sound really weird. As she's a tabaxi, would animal handling help calm her? Because of her cat nature.
I don't know if you can cast that. Is it? Sorry, it doesn't seem.
No, it's not a casting. This is just animal handling. Still,
It just make you better at being more attuned to.
I would say
Okay.
because
body
she's
language.
animal based, would I be able to use that to help try and calm her down a bit?
Surely that
I
would
know
make
she's
it more
humanoid.
Intuitive.
But
That's what I'm thinking. She's humanoid, but she's
Animal
cat.
handling is for domesticated animals. I'm not sure.
I know. I'm
don't-
clasping at straws here.
I don't think it's okay to let you use animal handling on an
I
actual
have-
sentient tabaxi.
I'm grasping at straws to try and find a way of calming her down.
I mean,
Would it not just
What
make
about if we
Gary a
wrap her in
little
a
bit more
towel?
attuned to sort of body language? In
Yeah, put
general?
it this way: I'm better at animal handling than I am at persuasion.
yeah, I mean, you are quite attuned to her body language. Like all of you can tell, this is a very upset person. That her ears are flat. She's yeah. She's. I mean, you don't need animal handling to understand that this is an unhappy
I
individual.
offer Cthulhu some food.
Haven't got any catnip.
Okay.
Please, start telling her about the maple syrup.
Oh yes, it's got lovely maple syrup. Yes,
Like distract her.
it's very very sweet and lovely, and it helps me when I feel really low.
Okay. So she takes some of you. Have you given her some of the maple bacon?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so she sort of nibbles on a maple bacon and she sits down on bed and she's like,
You sound
"Okay,
like dodgy missionaries. Have you heard of our Lord and Saviour, Maple Bacon?
But while
Fizz, I've just whispered to Fizz. I'm just like, just keep talking about bacon and cooking and stuff.
bacon and cooking. Okay.
Okay.
Also, I ask her, well, what's your favourite thing that you? What's your favourite colour? What's your favourite colour?
Purple is my purple.
Oh,
is my
then we know who's coming out to play now. It's Mr. Quilliam. He's
Yay!
gonna do a little sparkly dance around the room just to distract the cat, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's beginning to calm down. She doesn't seem quite so panicked.
Okay, I
This,
can make it one. I can make it one better.
Okay, all right.
I cast minor illusion, and then now we have a sensory party.
Hey!
Oh, it's not the adventure. I'm staying in this room.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the sensory room now.
Okay, great. Yeah, so the Tabaxi is looking quite happy. So is everybody else. I mean,
I'm gonna stay here
We
with
could just stay here.
the Tabaxi and help, and while other people go and do other things with
Okay.
a certain book man.
Yeah, better get decided.
But it also means
seeing as Cthulhu's, doing all right, ish. He's gonna go and find out what's going on upstairs.
Let's get upstairs.
Okay, so Galray
Which way is upstairs? He's lost.
and Vediketh. Let me do
This
that.
That way.
Uh-oh. And
It's going to sound really weird. As we come out of the door, I'm going to go into stealth.
I'm just dumping you anywhere upstairs at the moment.
Yeah.
Oops.
So rather than come straight into view, I want to sort of be crouched down, stealthily, looking round the corner to see what's going on first, just so we're not just rushing in.
You can just at the edges. Well, I guess no. Actually, no. You've just put stuff in your ears, haven't you? There's lots of singing still.
Who's doing it? Is
There's
it
a sort of
Crinkle
a-
or Varna?
There's a sort of bassy element that that seems to be coming from the north somewhere.
Good.
Where are
good.
Crinkle and Varna?
They're here. They're in front of you.
It's
Crinkle's
not them
here.
singing.
No.
Can I use perception to try and at least try and source roughly where the singing's?
Yeah, roll my perception.
Oh, let's do some of that. That sounds sensible.
19.
Oh, great. You think it might be coming from somewhere in the vicinity of Varney's sort of office place. Up at the top here.
Oh,
Uh,
It's one of the books she's working on.
one of the books she must have started working on then.
Yeah.
So you're coming into this room. This is the hang on. Where am I
Everyone's
find?
running off
Let
towards. Oh
me
no!
find
I
the
got caught by a
description.
table, apparently.
So as you come into this room to the north, Vediketh,
to the north, right,
Vediketh's
okay.
in there. All around, fireflies float lazily around like embers caught in the air. 3 writing desks sit against the north wall, with a sheepskin rug beneath each one. On one of the desks rests a book beside a stack of paper, along with a stoppered ink jar and a porcupine quill pen. Another desk has a leather case on it. A mouldering tapestry hangs off-centre on the west wall. To the southeast is a wood-panelled wall with a closed door set into it. A weak yellow glow emanates from under this door.
Does that seem to be where the singing's coming from?
Through the door?
Yeah, from that direction.
Yeah, it does seem to be coming from that direction.
Rediceth shall open the door
Hang on.
I was about to say, be careful.
and got plenty.
The door in the wood-panelled wall is closed with a padlocked latch.
Oh, I see.
It is locked.
Right, run back to Varna.
Someone see if she's got a key. Who shouts,
Exactly.
I'm taking this door down.
Head back to Varna.
Okay. Well, Varna is over here.
Varna,
Hello.
can you hear that deep singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming from the locked room in your office.
Oh. I don't have the key. Crinkle, you have the key. Crinkle glares. These people shouldn't be in there. They're not allowed in there.
Crinkle, whatever is affecting all of us is coming from that room. Do you want to be responsible for all of us never leaving this cellar again? Never feeling the wind in your wings again?
Crinkle gives you the key, but is obviously really annoyed about it.
Go back to your paintings. Run back.
Bit miffed.
Okay.
Okay.
Crinkle's not happy about us going in here for some reason.
Sounds like a good reason to go in, if you ask me.
Yeah, what with those paintings and now him not wanting us to go in here, I'm getting a bit concerned about.
So have you opened the door?
I'm waiting for a key. I have my magic pockets in the key.
There we go.
All right.
One key.
One key.
Cheers.
Open the
Alright.
door. Okay. This small room is awash with the glow of thousands of fireflies. The luminescent insects flit around the inside and are more than a dozen glass terrariums that fill the shelves along the walls. A steady plinking noise results from their bouncing off the glass. Shallow wooden boxes are packed on the lowest shelves. This is where all of the fireflies live. And the fireflies are Crinkles. So.
And this is where the singing's coming from in here.
You can you can definitely hear some singing.
That sounds really weird. Is it coming from the fireflies?
I mean,
Would you like to
I
investigate?
don't know.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation, please.
Oh, bugger, that's the one I'm weaker of the two. 14.
Nope. You don't know. Nope.
Do you want me to have a chat with the fireflies? Will we get much information out of chatting with the firefly?
I mean, they'll probably be able to tell you if they're singing.
We might be able to enlighten us.
Oh God,
What?
nothing.
Oh dear.
Did I actually just say something then, which I didn't mean to? In which case, I apologise for an inadvertent.
You accidentally punned yourself.
You
I
really
accidentally
did.
punned by the sounds of it, and I didn't mean to, so I do
Oh,
apologise.
You asked if the fireflies could enlighten us.
Oh,
That was inadvertent. I do apologise. It wasn't meant to be that one.
All right.
Of all the words for me to use, I do apologise.
And you didn't get that, and you had to explain why.
That's
It wasn't my.
I
I
really
didn't mean
enjoyed
to.
that. I really enjoyed that.
EJ explained it. Nothing to do with me.
I am. So the fireflies, are they being kept in jars?
They're in terrariums.
Terrariums,
Glass
okay.
terrariums.
I'm going to go up to the nearest terrarium and say
While
hello.
you're doing that, what else is in this room? Are there any books in boxes or anything like that?
No, you can't see any books. Roll me. You can roll me a perception if you want.
Can I start having a
Oh,
chat
for
with the
God's
firefly?
sake.
What?
I've got a firefly in my eye.
Yeah, because Galray's busy apparently. So you're trying to have a chat with the firefly, are you?
I'm trying to have a chat with a terrarium full of fireflies.
Okay.
Hello, fireflies. How are you?
The fireflies are all humming the tune,
Ah,
but then,
Okay.
but in a quite high pitched way because they're fireflies.
so the fireflies are humming the tune. Some better than others.
They're all
But
sort
not
of,
in the deep voice we can hear.
they're all sort of bopping around in time.
Yeah, they seem to be.
They're sort of you know how you get your LED case lights on your PC. You do the pulsing in time with the music now.
It's a dodgy
yeah.
rave.
Yeah, they're
oh, they're
basically.
doing what I'm doing downstairs.
Yeah, they're basically having a little firefly disco to the
Yeah.
tune,
to the tune. There's a little.
whilst also humming it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what's distracted me. It's the lights are just like, whoa.
Yeah. It's beginning
Would
to
it be all-
It's beginning to feel a bit trippy.
Would it be all right if me and the tabaxi come upstairs now?
It would be all right if you and the tabaxi come upstairs. And the tabaxi does come with you. Oops. Pause the game.
On the promise of more bacon, probably.
Well, the tabaxi, doesn't want to be left alone.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
the tabaxi also joins you. So here we all are now.
And the flashing lights are probably helping her.
Yeah.
Is it quite serene in that way? That it's quite calming, or is it quite ominous?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite. I mean, it's quite nice. Fireflies are quite nice.
Can we still hear the deep singing?
Yeah, you think it might be getting slightly louder actually.
Can we understand what it's singing?
It's a little bit muffled.
Stuff in her ears.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
as I finish trying to, I don't think I'm going to get anything more out of these fireflies. 'Cause
Hold on. What's happening with Cthulhu?
Oh, yeah,
We've all
Cthulhu-
blocked our ears. Cthulhu hasn't.
They look fine. Are you going to ask them?
Good. I suddenly had that thought. We can't hear it, but if Cthulhu can hear it and gets affected by it.
Cthulhu's quite fascinated by the fireflies. And the fact that they're all bubbling away in time, pulsing in time. But no, she's just humming the tune like you're all humming the tune. Everyone's humming the tune.
Okay.
Seems
Well, now
apart
I
from
finished trying
somebody-
to. Now I finished trying to chat with the fireflies. Can I have a look around and see what else is in this room?
Yeah, you can either roll me a perception,
Sorry, carry on.
or roll me an investigation, or roll me both.
While EJ's rolling that, the singing, is it to the same tune?
Yes.
Oh, that's only a 10.
Now the singing has got a bit louder. You can see there is a loose stone on the floor.
Ah.
It's that bloody crinkle.
Right. Who's good at prying stones out of floors? Anyone?
I mean,
I have a one.
I look at.
I'll get one of my I'll get me dagger out.
I was looking at the paladins, quite hopefully.
like, hello. You need something moving, something
Yeah,
heavy
hello.
moving.
Need some muscle. Have
That's
muscle,
rude, yeah.
will travel.
Okay. I'm not great at bookcases. Maybe I can handle a stone there.
I'm sure you'll be. This is right up your alley, eh?
Do I need to do some form of strength test, I imagine?
Yeah, go on.
That'll be 19.
Oh yeah, no, you expertly lift up the loose stone, and you find a pile of bones in a nook that's about 5 feet by 5 feet deep. When you look at the bones, you realise, I mean, maybe you don't realise, I don't know, somebody realises that this is 2 humanoid bodies, and one of the skulls has a hole in the back of it. That skull...
And this is where the singing's coming from.
That skull is singing. And it is now singing the words to the rhyme. And here are the words to the rhyme. Going
Reload
forward,
my screen so I can see them.
going forward, you're not just humming the tune, you are now compelled to sing the words.
Oh, good.
Sing the theme tune, write the theme tune.
And I can tell you now, I've just rolled a 6. I'm not singing it very well.
There you go.
Yeah, do we have to do a
It's-
performance check?
I just did it for the fun of it. This won't load up for me. I'm
Happily
trying to
you
load
won't.
the screen, but
We do not
Yeah.
own the token to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to put your fucking tokens in there. Dear me.
Apparently so.
There you go. I'll dump you some tokens in there so you
There
can
we go.
see it. There we go. I've made it the wrong type sort of thing. So, see a mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet, with another took his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime. See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds plead nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal, dog chose to eat her hand.
the pictures,
Yeah, the
Yep.
kids' pictures.
Then you've
all
got the
3
chorus.
relate to those pictures.
Well, there you go.
Where's Crinkle? The pictures came from a book from his book. He didn't want us to come in here, and that's where the bodies are that are singing this. He's the key to this.
Well, I suppose we should go and find Crinkle then.
Yeah, so we're back over here. Well, they're still standing. Crinkle and Varnir are still standing where you left them.
Could I?
Can I suggest we sort of like
Sorry.
form a sort of arc around Crinkle in case
Hang
he
on.
tries doing anything?
Robbie, did you want to do something before you left the room?
Maybe just on the way. Like, could I do a history check for the name that's come up?
Yeah, Shemshime.
Oh, also, before I leave this room, I'm taking all the lids off all the.
Oh, you're freeing them.
off
You said
all-
you would.
Yeah,
17
this is where I'm
history.
starting. So I've taken all the lids off all the vivariums.
17.
I got dirty 20 on history.
Dirty 20, so we've got some history going on. You have a vague recollection, especially you, Robbie, of a gnomish mechanical children's book.
Oh,
Sounds gnomish.
Yeah.
like a
Oh, I
Like
might
a
also-
like a sort of gnomish pop-up book.
oh,
do
like
some history
a
as well.
self-operating like sort of thing, or something.
I got a 23
On
for
what?
history.
On history. Yeah, it's just, I mean, we'd already got a 19.
The gnomes know things.
Yeah, it's a sort of clockwork
Things.
pop-up book. You have a vague memory of hearing about something. Like a clockwork pop-up book.
Okay, so maybe we need to. Maybe there's a.
The skull
Maybe
hasn't
there's a-
stopped singing, by the way. The skull is continuing to sing.
Well, that's fine.
Um,
I've got some firefly friends.
As long as the skull's not moving, like apart from the singing. Like, as
No,
long as
no,
they're there.
there's nothing weird happening. I mean, nothing weird
I
happening.
mean,
with
apart
it.
from
There's-
that.
I mean,
Put the stone
it's
back on
singing.
top.
No, he's fine.
Yes, but it'll mute the sound so it doesn't affect anybody.
No.
We're already starting to sing it.
Are the bodies gnome size?
No, the bodies are not gnome size.
Oh.
Do you want
Imagine if
to?
that had been him.
Do you want to?
He's
Do you want to
CSI
roll?
water deep this.
Do you want to? Do you want to
Yeah,
roll me a
let's
perception?
CSI this shit.
Do you want to roll me a perception?
11.
So scratched into the floorboards in a very manic script are the words "finish the rhyme."
Based on that, don't want to.
You also notice that the bones are extremely old.
Like 600 years old.
I mean, who could
Okay.
say? Who could say?
CSI water deep could say.
But yeah, they certainly look.
Is that going
they
to end with
certainly
one of us
look
putting
very
dark
old.
glasses on and making a very bad joke?
As you're doing all of this, Varnir sort of wanders over to see what's going on. Like what's
Varnir, where's Crinkle?
what's going on here? What are you doing in my firefly
Where's
room?
Crinkle?
Why have you let all my fireflies out?
Varnir,
We
shush a
all
minute.
just look at
Look.
we all just look at Juniper and go. "Don't."
I'm pointing at the hole in the ground.
What's going
Varnir,
on? Oh,
look in here.
oh, those are extremely old.
Yes,
Varnir,
and listen to the song.
Have you? You haven't. The books you've been working on recently, none of them have been gnomish, have they?
Or had rhymes in them because
Uh,
they want us to finish the rhyme.
no, nothing like that. No, all just no, nothing gnomish for ages. We very rarely get gnomish books in here.
Ebna's daughter drew 3 pictures that match this poem. Very disturbing pictures that match this poem.
What
The
poem?
song that's being sung.
Oh,
This song that's being sung.
oh. So she pauses.
Dog,
She pauses for a
someone
minute to listen
drowning.
to listen to the song, and she picks up the skull. Oh, I wonder if this is. Oh, I wonder if this is how they ended the curse. Oh dear.
What curse?
Well,
The singing
the
curse.
singing curse from 600
Oh, I see that curse.
years
Yes.
ago. Oh.
So
They
They
killed
had-
somebody.
or did they have it and went mad to the point
Oh.
that they died?
Well,
I
one of
mean,
them's got a hole in the head,
this,
so I don't
yes,
think that
she
was
turns
natural.
she turns around with the skull and she's like, I don't think this person died of natural causes. I'm not an
that's
expert,
fair.
but I don't think this person died of
I
natural
mean, unless they
causes.
fell on a really spiky rock.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Why did you want Crinkle?
Do you want to? Well, Crinkle's picture. Apparently, the pictures came from Crinkle
What pictures?
to
The
match this.
Galeby's
the ones that-
pictures.
Galgy's pictures that match this song came from Crinkle. Crinkle didn't want us to come in this room. Is it because of the fireflies, or did
Oh.
Crinkle know about this?
No, I shouldn't have thought Crinkle knows it. Crinkle doesn't like anybody being in the Firefly room, and oh my goodness, Crinkle. Oh no, there is.
okay
Dear. Crinkle's going to have a fit.
It's not the Firefly room anymore.
At this
No.
point, Crinkle comes flying past, making all
Literally.
sorts of very alarmed noises about the fact that the fireflies are getting everywhere. Crinkle is trying frantically to put the fireflies back in the terrariums.
Nope.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fight him, hit him in the head.
What are you... What is going... Why have you let that... It's my job is to look after the fireflies.
Well, you're not like the best place for them is not shoved in a room, is it?
But they're fireflies. We're supposed to use them in the firefly. This is my job. I'm doing my job. Why have you interfered with my job?
Because there's a better magical way to light your library rooms than fireflies.
What? I'm just the custodian. I'm just doing my job.
Well, I'm just being me.
Oh my goodness.
Boom!
Crinkle looks completely dismayed because they're quite worried that they might get into trouble now, because they're supposed to.
Anyway, there are bigger things to worry about right this second.
Yeah, like the dead people in the floor.
What?
The dead people in the floor.
Why are there dead people in the
Singing?
floor? Where is the singing coming? What is going on? As you are having this conversation, you notice that Cthulhu is sort of backed away from everything and is beginning to look a bit panicked again. And
Shall I do another minor illusion?
she's running for the staircase.
I'm just gonna go scratching at the door, isn't she?
She's running for the big stair. She's running for the
I'll
staircase.
chase her. I'll chase her. I've got a towel.
Oh my god!
Not you too.
I don't think you can use a towel on a tabaxi. Okay.
Use a towel on anyone.
Yeah, you probably can. You'd be
Maybe the
amazing.
sleeping bag. Maybe the sleeping bag instead of.
I'm gonna
the towel.
run nice and quick and try and cut Cthulhu off at the steps.
Cthulhu's gonna try and fight you.
Oh no!
Oh, like an initiative fight.
She's not thinking very. So she's gonna try to evade you, but she's not happy. She looks like her ears are flat against her head. Her claws are out. Unhappy. Unhappy tabaxi. Not unlike that one.
Hang on a minute. Okay, I've got a plan. I will, rather than, fight with a mace, a flail, or, something like that, I am going to calm person.
Nice.
Um,
How does that work?
Cthulhu needs to succeed on a wisdom save, which is at 13 because of my things.
Oh no. Cthulhu rolled a 9.
What number was that? Sorry, you just cut out a bit.
Cthulhu rolled a 9.
Okay, so now Cthulhu is charmed. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
She's blinking at you, like looking a little bit. She looks a bit stoned.
And I'll be like, "Come on, Cthulhu, let's go back to everyone else. It's nice and safe,
Oh,
and
okay.
you know, cozy and stuff. And there's the pretty fireflies flying around because Juniper let them out."
Juniper let the fireflies out. Crinkle will be very
Yeah.
angry. Crinkle will be so upset.
Crinkle's a little bit livid, but we can calm Crinkle down. Don't worry.
Okay, all right.
Let's go back.
Okay, she comes back
A little bit livid.
a little bit livid.
Little
Okay.
bit. It's just yeah, slightly bit.
Bit miffed, yeah.
Yeah, Crinkle is significantly unhappy.
So Cthulhu's charmed, so not running for the hills anymore.
Yeah, Cthulhu's under
Sorted
control.
that right out.
Under control. Yeah.
So was the
the
only
whole
reason
hour.
that Crinkle didn't want us to come in was because it was the Firefly room? Is that what was going on?
That is certainly what Crinkle is telling you right now. Repeatedly, loudly, and often. They are in between singing the words to the... Because you're all also singing the rhyme most of the time. So it's kind of comical because you're all singing about dogs biting off hands and people having their feet cut off. And in between all of this, Crinkle is expressing that that those are their fireflies and they are upset about the escaping of the fireflies. And it's their job to look after the fireflies. And they didn't know there were bodies in here. And anyway, those bodies look like they're hundreds of years old.
The tune is singing. It literally sings about the 3 things that are in the pictures, and that's it. There's nothing else after that, is there?
That's what's on the rhyme. That's what's there.
So that scrawled message say finish the rhyme, but there is nothing else on that in the singing that's not been done.
Hey Crinkle, what's this book you've been showing to Galeby to draw pictures from?
What book?
Galeby said you showed her a book and she drew some pictures, and these are the pictures. And the dog ate a hand. That we
We are now singing.
that we're now singing. So can we chopped off his feet? Get on with the next bit and show me the book, please. I'm getting very bored of singing.
Crinkle is shuffling awkwardly from foot to foot, and
It wouldn't have to be a gnomish book, would it?
Varnir wanders over, arms folded, and is like, Crinkle, have you taken something that's not yours?
Morbid.
And Crinkle's like, it's shiny. I like shiny things. It's shiny. I like it. Shiny. And Varnir is just staring Crinkle down in an extremely
whilst thinking.
intimidating manner. It's downstairs.
Where downstairs?
In my room.
Right.
That's where we're going, Crinkle.
Okay, so Crinkle's room is the
I say,
one...
Crinkle, it'd be better if you just show us.
Yeah.
Before we chop off your feet. La 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 la.
Drown you, chop off your feet, give it to the dog. You know.
Are you taking
Down in the river.
are you taking Cthulhu with you?
Yeah, she's going to be the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
eating the hand, so...
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah.
So I'm paraphrasing the song slightly.
Oh yeah, like, it's fine. We're paraphrasing it. It's fine. You
We're
know.
all at different points of the song, so it's
Yeah, I doubt you're singing it.
weird
In,
harmony.
Like
Harmonising.
around. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
around
around.
you row, row, row your boat, just like chop, chop, chop the feet.
Oh, God, imagine if that was that tune, though.
Oh god.
okay,
Why are we all in a hole?
Yeah, sorry, let's just put you in a corner. So this is Crinkle's room. This room is crawling with wingless larval fireflies. Hundreds of these tiny glowworms cling to every surface, shedding light throughout.
No.
A canvas hammock hangs between two pillars near the centre of the room. An engraving of a goat wearing a crown leans against the north wall.
Is that a religious symbol? I'm just going to ask the team on this one because I probably wouldn't be too sure.
Do I recognize it as a religious symbol?
Roll me out.
I mean, I just rolled a 5 as a religion check. I don't even know my own religious symbol right now.
Okay.
I got a
I don't,
17 on the religious check.
I got 14, and I think my token is stuck in a wall.
Your token is stuck in a wall. Okay, let's unstick your token. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. No, it's just a painting of a goat with a crown.
Okay. Crinkle, where's the book? Please.
Oh God, there's a whole load of.
Or I'll go and start letting,
no,
like,
it's all right.
Crinkle, tell us, or I'm going to start letting more fireflies out of more things. Which I'm going to
They'll
do
do
anyway.
it. They'll do
you
it. Don't
know.
test them. They'll do it.
Crinkle wanders over to where the north wall meets the west wall, so sort of where Vedeketh is standing, and pops their finger into a little hole, which springs open a secret, reveals a small storage space.
You got Vedeketh's hopes up then.
She reaches in really, really, really quickly and pulls out a book. It is a children's book. It's a mechanical curiosity of gnomish design. The cover's made of wood and copper. The front cover bears a faded hand-painted rendering of a round millstone. It's square, it's about 18 inches by 18 inches, and there's a silver musical box set into the book's spine, but it's heavily dented at one end.
Fizz, Juniper, does this match the book you were talking about?
See, this is ringing a lot of bells. This certainly...
Quite
seems-
literally.
Yeah.
It's also singing a lot of songs as well.
Is it one of the ones that you sort of like moved like a Jack in the Box?
So
Or does it do it by itself?
it opens to reveal a pop-up cutaway illustration of a quaint watermill made of painted panels of wood, tin, canvas and leather. It's a clockwork device, and it's got, you sort of wind it up and the music box plays. You'll never guess what tune it's playing.
Is it Darude Sandstorm?
And then the scenes sort of pass through. So you see the mother chopping off the feet and the ear of her husband with a scythe. You see the family dog biting off the mother's hand.
We see the child's drowning.
You do.
Oh no.
What happens afterwards? Because we have to finish the rhyme.
It looks like there's another scene, but it's stuck.
Oh.
And whilst you're looking at that, dear. Whilst you're looking at that,
It sounds ominous.
Be fine.
the two siblings, you feel the air around you suddenly feels really thick and it's pressing on you from all sides. Your muscles twitch and it suddenly feels as though something else is in control of you. And Vedeketh and Sasha, you both start moving involuntary. You just start walking around the room a little bit and like moving your hands slightly experimentally,
Like a marionette.
like a marionette,
Or possessed.
but you are not in control of your movements.
Oh. Oh,
And
I
we're still
see.
singing.
Can I try to fight it and stop it?
Yeah. Roll me.
What about
Hey.
your resistances, Vedicus? Would that stop it?
Oh, maybe.
No. I've got advantage against being charmed.
Oh, okay. So,
And magic can't put me to sleep.
roll me some charisma saving throws.
Charisma.
Ooh.
That should get you the advantage on it then.
Yeah, and you can have advantage, Vedikath.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you managed to...
And an 18.
And an 18, so you both managed to throw it off. And as you throw it off, Juniper, this begins... You feel this beginning to happen to you. Can you roll me a charisma DC saving throw? DC 13, 15.
Okay.
Oh.
That's an 8.
Juniper's doing the robot.
8, okay,
Yeah.
so Juniper is dancing around...
I'm not enjoying this.
You can't speak, but you do know what's
Ah.
going on, and you're making rude gestures and
Oh, I'm
generally
enjoying that.
generally
Generally not having a good time.
not having a good time.
I'll go out, just loudly call out. We're trying to help you. We want to finish the rhyme. If you don't charm us and leave us alone, it will go much quicker and easier.
You
So
said the
just trying
book
to help.
is... Oh, sorry. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, you said the book was jammed. What's causing it to jam? Is there like something stuck in there, or is there something missing?
No, the spine of the book, which is where the music box is damaged. It's dented. It's like heavily dented at one end.
And that's what's causing this to stop.
Yeah.
Where's Adma? Adba, sorry. Is he with us,
Ebda?
or is he still... Ebda, sorry, I got his name wrong.
Yeah, he and Galeby have been in Galeby's room.
I'm going to head out. I'm not going to take the book with me, just in case it seems to be centered on the book at the moment. I'm going to go and see Ebda and ask if he knew of a way of undenting the spine of a book that was mechanical. Is that in his wheelhouse, or is that something he wouldn't be able to do?
So you're taking...
I'm not going to take the book with me
Okay.
because the effects seem to be centered on the book. So I'm
Uh,
actually just going to walk over to him because he's only just down the corridor.
yeah, he is. He's just here. He says, no, we repair ordinary. We don't. We're not mechanics. We're not mechanically minded. We repair. We can do book binding, but not.
Well, this whole thing seems to be related around a mechanical book which needs to be repaired to stop this happening. It's the book that I just talked to his daughter. It's the book that Crinkle showed you,
Oh,
the
yes.
mechanical one.
The
It's that
yes,
one,
the
but it's
mechanical
dented,
one,
so it
it's
won't
lovely.
stop. Yeah.
Um.
From what I can make out, well, what we can make out, that we need to have that book repaired so it can finish playing, which will then stop all this happening. So it's just in case you may have had some skills in mechanical, but
He shakes his head. He says, "No, I'm sorry. Vanya and I are we repair books.
traditional bookbinders.
We're traditional bookbinders.
Oh.
Sorry."
Where's an artificer when you need one?
I
What
mean,
about-
Gary, someone of your skill set is probably has nimble fingers that could maybe look at it. I mean, out of all of us, I would expect you to be able to do it.
Go back and look at the book. Looking down the spine, You said it's dented. Can we actually see down to where the dent comes in?
Roll me.
Would it be possible to put something in there and try and prise it back up?
Roll me a investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it's not something you've ever seen before, but you sort of think you can sort of see how it could sort of be put back together, how it could sort of be undented. Like, it's a mechanical thing, so it's got like cogs and there's bits that turn and there's, so it's
But it's
sort
where
of,
it's
if you were-
dented, it's pushing against it.
yeah, it's
and
pushing
that's what's
it
stopping
in,
it
and you need
turning.
to kind of undent it, and there's some other stuff going on in there. It's not necessarily going to be easy, but you can sort of see how it might be done.
So potentially, we could undent the spine. It may allow this to finish playing, and if it doesn't finish the curse, it'll at least tell us what we need to do to finish the curse. If this was a proper book, we could just turn to the end. But being mechanical, we can't. Actually, hold on a minute. Fizz, Juniper, you said you'd heard the name before, and it was from a mechanical book. Don't suppose you may, in the recesses of your mind, maybe remember the story, do you? Now that you know what it's related to, would that maybe spark some memories of what the rest of the tune was?
What check would you
I
like
can't.
for that?
I can't talk at the moment. I am possessed at the minute.
Yeah.
Yes,
What would you
Juniper
like
is-
for a childhood memory check?
like a history check, I suppose.
All right then.
Again, clasping at straws.
Oh, that's not gone well. That's a 7.
Nah, you can't remember.
You're too busy watching Juniper.
Yep.
I'm too busy watching Juniper marionetting around.
Are you? Where's the book right now? Are you holding the book when you're looking
Still
at
be
it?
in the room.
Are you holding
I'd be
it when
holding
you?
the books and
you're-
looking at it.
Okay.
I would be holding it.
You can hear maddening whispers at the edge of your hearing.
When we're talking maddening, as in gibbering or as in trying to make me go mad?
Yeah, it's kind of gibbering, kind of. This is kind of like the whispers of N'Zoth in your mind.
Oh, good. The
Oh,
old
been
box
there,
down.
done that. Oh,
I've got a puzzle box in my bag.
been there, done that. Worn the diadem. If you're trying to make me go mad, you're talking to the wrong person.
I go to Juniper and cast Lesser Restoration. That ends paralyzed condition. I think there was the one that worked before.
Hmm. So does she need to roll a saving throw?
No, this is just
Oh,
this
okay.
ends it.
This ends it. Nope, doesn't have.
If it's
any-
paralyzed.
Doesn't have any effect. She's not paralyzed. She is.
By a different poison? No. With charms, isn't it?
She's charmed.
So it's
Someone
the
cut
other
her
one that would have
She's
worked.
really fucking annoyed as well, is what she is.
Yeah, she's continuing to be marionetted around the room.
Yeah, those rude gestures aren't anything to do with being possessed. That's just Juniper.
Betty, can you do something? You're editing.
Yeah, I mean, I potentially can. I'm just not sure it's gonna end well.
Do you think?
Do not hit
it's
her with the
probably-
book.
It's probably
Maybe
been.
I should concentrate on the book.
It's probably been about a minute, so you can roll charisma again, Juniper. See if you can roll
Oh, good
roll a saving throw.
Okay. I got a 18.
Oh, you'll feel fine. Suddenly, you're back.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness! Right, where's that book?
I've got it here.
Okay, can we Like,
Be careful near it. I'm hearing some weird gibbering while holding it.
do we want to try and pop the spine out?
Well, if you look
Because-
down the spine here, you can see where it's dented. Actually, sort of like very carefully point down to where I can see the dent that I spotted.
So
I
you-
could try.
Are you
I
gonna?
don't have any
Juniper-
better ideas right now.
Okay.
Yeah, and Juniper, with you being a gnome, do you maybe have some knowledge of
Do
this?
you have any racial advantages in fixing broken
I have
things?
racial advantages.
I mean, Juniper actually does proficiency with Tinker's tools.
I do have. I
Don't
can.
know what those do, but it's something.
Maybe I should like get something out of my bag and see if I can pop the.
I have a small knife.
Okay.
Do you have Tinker's tools?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Do I have Tinker's tools? I do have Tinker's tools on me actually.
Okay.
So why don't I?
Are you gonna give it? Are you gonna give it a go?
Well, I'm at least gonna like try and pop the dent out.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check, please.
Would
And
sleight
it
of
was-
hand be useful there?
And they are proficient, so you add +2 to that.
Yeah.
I have +2, so that's 10.
In fact, you have advantage on that roll, so you can roll it again.
I can roll it again.
Mhm.
17.
Could you roll me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Could I? I mean, I would
I am
love
so glad you're doing this instead of me.
Intelligence saving, so that's up there, isn't it? Yeah. What does that mean? Oh, 24.
Oh, I think you
Oh.
smashed it.
Oof.
Yeah. You still take half damage. 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5. 5 or 6, 11. Half of 11 is 5. So you take 5 psychic damage, but you have begun to fix the problem. You can really hear these whispers in your skull, and they are very, very loud. It is like bees in your mind. But you've fixed the first bit that wasn't working, but you haven't fixed it completely. You can see there's more work to be done.
okay. So have I pushed the dent out, or just sort of started to push it out?
You've sort of started to push the dent out, but but you can see that the internal cylinder is not quite aligned properly. So yeah, now there's a sort of cylinder, and it's got some pegs on it, and the pegs are plucking there's some strings inside that the pegs are hitting the strings to make the melody, and you can see that now you've sort of popped the dent out a little bit. The cylinder's not quite aligned, and then after that
Oh,
it
so
looks
it all
like
just needs like.
looks like some of the pegs then
realigning.
need realigning. So yeah, you can see what you need to do.
Okay, so I can continue to tinker because I can see what I need to do.
You
Can I assist? Offer assistance, sort of holding the book in just the right way,
I mean,
to
she's
give her a better angle.
already got advantage on these dexterity checks.
Okay.
Okay, so it's dexterity if I
Another
want to carry on.
another
tinkering.
dexterity check if you wish to carry on.
Do you have sleight of hand?
Do I? No.
You haven't got any skill on that. I was just thinking that might be able to help you, but if you haven't got,
No. All right. Well, let's try this again then. Ooh. 14.
Did you roll that with advantage?
No, I can do that again, can't
You can.
I? 14.
So that one you just can't quite get the cylinder to do its thing.
+2 for the proficiency bonus.
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah,
yes.
That applies here.
I did. I did. Add,
Oh.
Just can't quite do it. It's very
No,
difficult
it's
to
not.
concentrate with these bees in your head.
This is not working, peeps.
Maybe take a break and someone else can try.
do you want me to have a go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got sleight of hand, so I might
Can
be
I
able to.
explain to Gary what I'm trying to do?
You can. And then
Okay.
Would that
so
give
what-
me advantage on the roll?
Yeah.
You're not proficient with the Tinker's tools.
True. So, but I do have sleight of hand, so I could use that. So I'm used to sort of being dexterous and.
Yeah, okay, because I guess
Possible, yeah.
Juniper's showed you what you need to do, so you can roll dex with advantage.
Oh, that rolled off to 20 and onto a 2.
No.
I'm so glad you've got the advantage on this, though. With it, I've got 11. So no good.
No, can't quite do it. It's frustrating. You can see
Yeah.
what needs to happen. Can't quite make it go. The whispers.
How many hit points has the book got?
The whispers are getting more insistent.
No, we want it to finish. We want it to work.
We are not killing the book.
Oh, my suggestion was to hit it with a hammer, so...
But if we destroy the book, we'll never get to find out what happens, which means we can't break the curse.
Okay, maybe fight tight... like,
Which means we're stuck down here forever.
maybe a slight knock with the hammer.
You're gonna hit the book with a hammer.
No, I'm just talking out loud.
Okay. I mean, you're free to hit the book with a hammer if you'd like to.
Quilliam fit in the gap? Would Quilliam fit in the gap?
I mean, Quilliam.
Quilliam's a quill, I know, but...
I mean, would Quilliam fit in the gap? Yes, Quilliam would fit in the gap. Could Quilliam do anything useful once inserted into the gap? Not unless he's developed opposable thumbs since we last met him.
No, unfortunately not.
I mean,
Just magical and purple still, unfortunately.
I suppose the only other suggestion is, like, if we took the book apart, we could see the panels that we can't see. Because it's panels, isn't it? It's panels that are being depicted on this.
It is.
Would taking it apart do that?
Well, because surely if you take it apart, you've got all the components, so you would see the bit that we can't currently see. Because the components are in there, aren't they?
I can't.
But if we can't get the page to open, how are we going to get it apart? If it's like jammed shut.
With a hammer.
I mean, it's come back round now.
Okay,
so...
not every problem is a nail.
Okay, who are you and where's the real Vedeketh?
Yeah, you know it's a bad idea, but not even Betty.
Yeah, even Betty doesn't want to hit it with a hammer. He's like, oh, I have a bad thing.
I can give it a try, but like it's
fixing
not very good at
fixing it or smashing it. I'm
fixing it,
Fixing
not
it.
smashing.
Anybody can have a go at fixing it. Dexterity.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, give a bit of a
Maybe
dex
something
roll.
funny will happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
5.
5.
I got
Okay.
6.
6. No. Okay. No. The whispers. Every time you touch the book, you can hear the whispers. They're very insistent. They sound quite excited. The whispering is beginning to sound excited.
While I'm holding the book, I'll like quickly again tell the book or the universe that we're trying to help. If you could please just keep it quiet for a bit, that would be very helpful.
The book feels very excited about this.
Not helpful, but sure. And I give it a face or someone else.
I'll give it one more go. I'll give it another go.
Alright. Dex with advantage.
I'm so glad you said with advantage. Oh, for God's sake, I'm literally getting 1 point better every time.
Wow.
And I can see the 20 on the dice, I just not going it. 14 is the best I got.
Oh dear. Like you very, very, very nearly do it. Like you're right on the edge of being able to click that cylinder right back into place, but you just
I wouldn't mind, but I've got 18 dexterity.
just can't quite get it done.
I've got a 17. I've just taken my tools back and are having another go.
Okay, roll me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw. 18.
Okay, so you take 7 points of psychic damage, but that the thing is back in its right place, and you just see the final stage to getting it to work is going to be just realigning some of the pins.
Right. Before we go any further, I can obviously see the pain on Juniper's face.
Yeah, my hit points are looking a bit rubbish.
Juniper, have 9 hit points back.
Oh, thank God for that.
It's back. Hooray!
Oh, thank you.
Do you need more, or are you good?
I'm in a much more comfortable place than I was. All right.
Would casting minor illusion to cast a little bit of light help?
I mean, you're in a room that's absolutely stuffed
I
full
know.
of firefly
Yeah,
larvae.
I know.
I'm not.
Just start shoving fireflies down the
You know,
spine.
sometimes when you just need a torch, even though it's bright, you know.
I'm just.
All right.
I'm just
So
not.
do you want me to carry on poking at this thing then? Is that what we're doing?
Seems like a plan. You're the only one
All
that's having a
right.
success so far.
All right. Oh, for fuck. I've got advantage, haven't I?
You have got advantage.
Good.
Avantage.
16.
Roll me that intelligence saving throw.
No! Damn it, 10.
Get your healing ready.
I'm ready.
I'm really sorry. You take 19 points of psychic damage.
I'm not touching this thing anymore.
However, so you take 19 points of psychic damage.
In hell.
I heal you for 10.
Okay,
I
so you
throw
take.
I was going to say potion of healing on you as well.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So
10
you,
points of lay on hands healing as well.
Okay, so you've both hit, so you've healed Juniper back up, right? Was that 10 plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gained one. She's actually gained 1 hit point compared to where we were previously. Okay, as you pick Juniper up from the floor where she has fallen, the music box starts playing its tune, and as it goes through the third thing, it goes into the final scene.
Aha.
And the scene
Aha.
plays out with a tiny representation of Shemshime being crushed by a millstone. And as you are listening, looking at the scene, you sense something appearing in the room behind you, and you hear big laughter from behind you.
Oh, no, we didn't.
And when we get back next time, we'll be rolling for initiative.
Oh, good.
Oh, great. We did all this to release something.
Good.
Yeah, well done. You've let Shemshine out.
But you're not 19 hit points down before a fight.
No, you're not.
No, I'm only 6 hit points down, so that 6 is better than 26 down, which I was at one stage.
Because Betty's good. Betty's all good.
Yeah, so we're not doing too bad for hit points, which is good. Probably not great for spell slots, I don't know.
I've got 1 slot left.
Okay.
I've got
But luckily I can use Hunter's Mark with that.
I've got some spell slots.
Yeah.
I've spent it on casting the wrong spells, but I have something.
Paladins have got hammers. Yeah, the paladins have got hammers and swords and
Yeah.
things, haven't they?
Stab a hammer.
Thing
Yeah,
is, this is
that's
very
always
close
good.
combat, so I'm not going to be using my bow, which is a problem, because that's my strongest suit.
Well, there you go. We will pick this up
Oh my
next
goodness.
week, in fact, because we're going to do 2 weeks, aren't we? Because I can't do the 13th. So
Yes.
we're going to do this next week. And this wonderful shadowy figure has appeared behind you.
I was about to say
Oh,
that
yeah.
shadow that's just appeared. I just saw that. Was that?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
seeing it on the map
It
before.
was not there
It
before.
was not there before. It has appeared from
Has somebody
the book.
equipped their their thingy memento from WoW.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
It's your haunting memento. Yeah.
Haunting memento.
Whatever
But we
that
went
shit
from
was.
investigation. So we've had a library adventure.
Yeah, you have had a library adventure today. Quite a good library adventure, I think, today. Well,
Aren't you glad you
but-
don't have these in your library, Anne?
I mean, it would make the work more interesting, but
Well, yeah.
no. I don't actually have magic in real life, so it will be a problem.
yeah, maybe not the good kind of interesting. Maybe the
You just have the mad gibbering in the background.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Well, thank you very much, chat room, for joining us today. Cheryl, it was lovely to see you briefly. We'll be back with whatever happens with this adventure in 7 days' time. And before that, we'll be back with the show on Sunday. So we'll see you then. Bye, chat room.
Where we find out how many people want to romance Cassandra.
Oh, yes. Yes, tune in
I
on
would.
Sunday. Tune in on Sunday.
All the hot romance.
Yeah. Night, chat room.
I couldn't resist it when you said about it. I had to say, look, is
No, no,
Cassandra
no.
counted?
Of course Cassandra is counted. Of course.
He is a WoW